The newest super easy to drop on the scene, physical cooler final form. Let's check him out and see what he can do. Super attack does not change. Leader skill does not change. He causes immense damage, massively lowers defense. And then for his passive, attack and defense plus 200%, launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super. Super class allies, attack and defense plus 20%. Extreme class allies, key plus 2, attack and defense plus 40%. For 1 turn from the character's entry, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack plus 100%. When receiving an attack with 12 or more key, defense plus 100%. When all allies attacking in the same turn are movie boss or terrifying conqueror category characters, attack and defense plus 150. 15% damage reduction, high chance of launching an additional super attack. Just FYI, the difference between these two lines here is that in this one, you have a 50% chance of launching an additional super, or it's a 50% chance of just nothing. Nothing happens. Whereas here, when you launch an additional attack, you still will get an attack. It's just a question of whether that attack will just remain a slap or be upgraded to a super. That's the difference between this wording and this one. For every attack performed, attack and defense plus 30% up to 150. Defense plus 50% and chance to crit plus 20% within the turn. Meaning if you launch 5 attacks or super attacks, then you would hit 100% crit for the turn, meaning that final attack would be a guaranteed crit. For every super attack performed, damage reduction plus 10% up to 50 permanently. So you can eventually rack up 65% damage reduction. When attacking in slot 2, chance to crit plus 20%. High chance of launching an additional super attack. Movie boss category allies attack plus 10% for 2 turns. When attacking in slot 3, chance to crit plus 40%, launches an additional super attack. Movie boss category allies attack plus 10% for 3 turns. The way that this guy is built, he's very clearly meant to be a slot 2 or a slot 3 character, which gives your movie boss Wicked Bloodline teams more depth in the slot 2, slot 3. Unfortunately, with the team's current issues, this doesn't solve the current issue where we can have a fully functioning team for movie boss. So we're going to have to get a little fancy with our formations. But this guy is not meant to be a slot 1 by any stretch. And the way that the critical works is if you put him in slot 2, you need 4 attacks total to hit guaranteed crit versus the 5 that I originally said, because you're already starting out with 20. If you put him in slot 3, you only need 3 attacks to follow up to get the guaranteed crit, because you've already got 40 to start. So in slot 3, he will become more lethal, and he gives you a parting gift with some nice support for 3 turns. You combine that 10% with someone like the Metal Cooler, with that rotating defense for a couple of turns, it'll add up and it'll help your squad. So how do you build the character? Well, you don't need critical, obviously. So the question is, how much additionals and dodge? I think putting a healthy combination of both or leaning more towards dodge would be a better idea, just because if you were to put this, if he were to get locked in the slot 1, or if, you know, there were to be any situation where an AoE could come in, he's not going to be getting all that defense until after he attacks. So we want to kind of cover that base a little bit. So giving him some dodge will give him that security, or you can just lean into the additional all the way. I went for max dodge first because 20% is kind of my go-to now for dodge. And then I put 20 on the additional because I have fancy orbs where I can do that sort of thing. But any combination of this will do, I think. I personally would suggest you go for more dodge. Anyway, that being said, this is our squad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the Goma and the Golden Friezas lead the rotations. And then I'll have Cooler, I guess, accompanied by Metal Cooler in slot 3 or something like that. That's our only big bad boss connection, unless I put him with Goma. It's a weird team, but we'll make it work.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do this. Hang on a second. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Intro.
Now, I wonder if you still have enough power to stand against 1,000 of us.
No!
Show you just how much more evolved I have become.
Nobody wants to see that. Oh.
I've made my new form gold, so it's clear who's sitting atop the pecking order. And to simplify things even further, let's call this Golden Frieza, shall we?
Ugh. Oh. All right. So we're gonna have Frieza in the slot 1. Oh. Right. Well, I don't think Frieza's gonna do too much damage, right? He's not gonna do too much. It's fine. How many links we got here? We got 5 links. Ooh, we got that big bad boss connection. Very good. So let's go ahead and do this. I don't want to pick up the STR orbs for Metal Cooler because that will overinflate Cooler stats. I want to see what he does without the extra boost. So here we go. Stupid Golden Frieza, man. Taking the flow. Just ruining that flow, man. I love that song. It's only been, what, like 3 months? I gotta do another OST tier list, I feel like. We've had so many bangers. All right, so he's not doing a whole lot. That's fine. This is honestly how you would run the rotation, though, because Frieza with his, you know, crazy damage reduction, this is how you want it to start. It's good. So this is fine. All right, so 21.3 million attack stat. Not the craziest start, but remember, he gets the ball rolling. That's his shtick. 3.4 million damage, no crit. Additional attack here, okay. 2.3 million damage on a slap. 27.4 million attack stat on the third attack. Oh, 18.3 million on that one. 30.5 million attack stat on this one. The fourth attack. Oh, 20.3 on the crit. 33.5 million attack stat on the last super. 22 million damage on the crit. And that is basically how he's going to be doing things. Okay, this guy will supplement us with some nice defense. Oh, you know, I just realized I'm going to have to get... Oh, I got to get all of the metal cooler shenanigans out of the way, don't I? Man. Yeah. This team is annoying. This team is annoying to run just because, like, I can't even do the showcase without unnecessary hassle. All right, you know what? I'm just going to skip. All right, so in this rotation, we don't have a big bad boss connection, but we do have King Cold and Frieza together. So let's see what that does for Cooler. Strictly in terms of attack numbers, don't look at the damage because we're focusing on Zamasu for right now. Let's see what our attack stat is looking like. How many attacks did we launch last time? Was it 4 or 5? We're at 35 million attack stat on our first hit here. 11 million damage, don't care about that. 35. Oh, okay, so he's maxed out. Okay. Uh-huh. Wow, we are getting unlucky with the crits. Okay. That was a 60% crit that we just failed. This is 80% crit. There we go. Dang! We got 5 hits. Dude, those numbers will add up. Those numbers will add up. He is a chaser. He is not going to be like the turn defining attack numbers, but he is going to be doing some nice chase down damage. You know what I mean? Dang, are we really getting mogged by King Cold? King Cold has higher numbers. What? The support, dude. The support on Wicked Bloodline and Terrifying Conquerors are looking really good right now. Oh my god, I had to go through 6 turns of Cooler transformations. My god. All right, so here we go. Let's do this. And then, can we pick up STR orbs? I don't think we can. Rip. All right, so let's have Cooler go after Rose. And then we got you doing whatever. I don't know. There's a little bit of damage on the Rose because of Goma's AoEs. That's the only thing that hit the Rose. Alright. 37.6 million attack stat. Here we go. 20% crit was a fail. 12.6 million damage. Second attack is a slap. No crit. Third attack, 37.6 million attack stat. We have a 60% chance to crit. Nailed it. 23.4. Fourth attack is a super. 37.6 million attack stat. 80% crit chance. Yoink. 23.9 million. And for the finale, 37.6 again. I should stop saying that. That's never going to change. That's some good damage. 4 out of the 5 attacks were supers, and we did roughly 20, you know, 23 million on each one. That's pretty good. The damage adds up. That was 80 million, less than 80 million damage. That's pretty good. So he's not hitting you with the unga bunga, but he's giving you like steady damage. And that's pretty good. Oh yeah.
Who do you think you are?
That's pretty good.
I'm Vegeta. Kakarot and Vegeta have fused together to win this.
Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. All right, so for this one, I mean, I hope we just kill him. Actually, we should make sure that we kill, because I don't want this turn to be... Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna skip. Let's skip. Guess what happened? All right, I'll just keep this turn in. I wanted to start with, you know, this guy not having taken any damage, but, you know, stupid game. Oh, whatever. Steadily throughout, Goma has been providing some nice defense for everybody. The coolers haven't really gotten involved at all, just because this fight is, you know, pretty mild. But this is effectively what the strategy has been. Goma gets stronger as the turns go by. He provides rotating defense. Metal coolers provide multi-turn, you know, defense boost. They also have multiple turns of invincibility that get stronger. And then Cooler and King Cold provide support and chase down damage. And dude, both of these guys are like your slot 2, slot 3s, and wow, Cooler and King Cold together, that's like Wicked Bloodline is getting close. They're not there yet. There's not enough pieces. But Wicked Bloodline, they are 2 slot 1 enforcers away from being an elite team. For sure, one of them will be the next Namek Celebration Frieza. It's gotta be. And then, I don't know, maybe part 2 for whatever this celebration is gonna give us. Maybe. Mecha Frieza? LR King Cold? What is he? All right, so we're getting all that defense. All that juicy defense. Okay. All right. Well, what I'm gonna do here is I am going to... Okay. I really don't want... Uh-oh. All right, please don't kill... I hope Metal Cooler doesn't ruin this. All right, do me a favor, buddy. Just take it easy. Don't do too much. Remember, you don't matter. This isn't about you. Thank you. All right, here we go. Stop. Just stop. Okay. There we go. You done? Okay. All right, here we go. 41.2 million attack stat. Very nice. 10.5 million damage, no crit there because it was only 20%. Now we're at 40%, 2 out of 2. 20 million damage with the critical on the 40%. Now we're on 60% crit. Third attack, 3 out of 3. 20 million damage. So we did about 50 million damage across 3 hits. After, you know, Metal Cooler used his Fury attack and hit him 5 freaking times. But there you go. That's the basic premise for how he's being used, and it's working out pretty well. I think this is gonna be good as the team gets better. You knew this was coming. Let's do it. So we're gonna put Goma in the slot 1. I'm not even gonna bother. We are not going to bother testing Cooler in slot 1. You do that on your own time. I have no interest in doing that because that is foolishness. Oh my god. Okay, so let's do that. All right. And then I would like to pick up some stat boosts. So let's go ahead and do this for Cooler, and then we'll give the STR orbs for Meta Cooler. Let's see how this turn goes. No items. Dodge, please. Dodge, please. All right, you know what? Maybe that's even better. Thanks, moron. All right, 20.9 million attack stat. 13.5 million damage on a crit. Second attack is also a super. 24 million attack stat. 7.6 million damage, no crit. Third attack is not a super. 2.4 million damage on a critical slap. 30 million attack set on the fourth attack, which is the third super. 19 million damage. And then we got a fifth one. Fifth attack. So 4 out of 5. 21.4 million damage. Wait, did I miscount? I don't remember. All right, whatever. We tanked that for double digits. Nice. That's pretty good. Pretty good start. And now, more importantly, he's built up his damage reduction with, how many was that? It was 4 super attacks, right? So he's got 40% more damage reduction. That's 55%. He can super one more time to max out his damage reduction, which we will do when we come back. Can we survive till we get to that point? I don't know if this squad can survive. Let's see. We got these boys, so we'll keep them together. So if we do this, and then I guess nah, we should keep them together. Yeah, let's do this, and then let's do this. All right, dodge please. Hey, nice. Another reason why I'm showing this team against this fight is just to see if there's been any progress, and significant progress made with like a Metal Cooler Terrifying Conquerors team versus this. This is a good measuring stick for like a team being resistant to the modern meta, you know? Oh, okay. All right, so now we're gonna try turn 3 Bio Broly versus fully maxed out Final Form Cooler. So alls we got to do, I'm not gonna say it because I know what happens the second I say it and I speak that evil into the world. Thank God. All right, so that gives us some defense. We got some defense rolling over from last turn because of okay. Here we go. 39 million attack stat. We do have the additional stat buff from Metal Cooler picking up STR orbs. 13 million damage, no crit. Second attack, also a super, 39 million attack stat. We've maxed out our damage reduction at this point. 25 million on the crit. Third attack is a slap, so 2 out of 3. 3.6 million damage on the crit. Fourth attack, 3 out of 4. 39 million attack stat on the super. 25 million damage on the crit, and wow! Look at that! No items this turn, just a couple of defense boosts from Cooler and Goma, and we tanked like a champ. After launching 4 attacks, we had 200% extra defense with 65% damage reduction and then some, and we were able to tank Bio Broly's third turn assault. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Let me try something. If we can make it through this turn, that would be swell. I don't think it's gonna happen, but let's try. So let's do this. And let's do that. And let's do that. You want to dodge this, or do you want to just maybe, if you dodge it would actually. Got it. All right, so now we're gonna play for keeps. We've seen how the dude works. And I gotta say, I like how he works. Again, the only reason people are gonna criticize, and understandably so, is that he is joining a team that is still under construction. The team is not complete. The team is still cheeks. This team needs more pieces. We need some dominant slot ones. We ain't got that yet. So until that happens, this guy is going to be underappreciated. But him But this unit and the Tech Metal Cooler are both going to age with time very gracefully when this category gets more stuff. All right, so let's put Goma slot 1, and let's go after... Uh-oh. Ooh, he's going to go after... Ooh. Well, we're going to be attacking... Okay, you know what? I'm going to have Cooler just go after Vegeta. I don't know. I think we should do that. Let's do it.
Cage match.
Please dodge. Thank you. Please dodge this too. Thank you. Ugh. We're playing this weird. We're mainly doing it just to put the cooler to the test, but also I just kind of want to try it this way. We always go after the UI. It's just boring, you know? 17 million on a crit on the first attack. Very nice. What? All right, we're 2 for 4. He has Royal Blue Vegeta disease. All right, 3 supers, 3 out of 5. We launched 5 attacks though, so that's 250% defense. We've maxed out our passive. We have 30%. We have 45% damage reduction this turn with the 250% extra defense. How much are we going to take right here? Oh. He'll bounce back. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. We are rushing in recklessly. That's not what we should be doing. Okay. Well. Oh, we're gonna have the metal coolers again. They're gonna make this take forever, aren't they? Okay. Well, I'm actually a little scared. I think we might die. We might die, actually. I think I should use this, to be honest. Let's do it. All right. And then let's do this to give everybody extra stats. So we'll do this. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. I'm saving the Vegeta for cooler. Final form cooler. Uh-oh. Take it like a champ. You got this. Nice. Vegeta, I ain't afraid of you. We're fine. We got damage reduction. We got guard. We're set. Do your worst, ugly. All right, so now we got a couple of turns of defense. Very good. Wow, 58 million attack stat. Dude, oh, come on. He dodged. Dude, King Cold and Cooler. Your dominant slot 2, slot 3 support / extra damage. Those two. Everyone is going to love them in 6 months. Like in under 6 months. Those two characters are going to be the favorite units on these teams for people. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because also think about it. Like, we've now gotten to the point where there's abilities who provide team damage reduction, team guard, and stuff. Like, who knows what sort of crazy Wicked Bloodline stuff we're going to get. Okay. I don't need to use Goma's thing. There's no need for that. So let's do this. And you know what? I'm gonna switch Cooler into the slot 3 this time. Oh, wait, you know what? How many links does he share with? He gets the big bad boss connection. I really want that. I think, no, okay, it's fine. I'll just leave it like this. I'm gonna put Cooler in the slot 3. Let's try this out. Cooler slot 3 action. Here we go. Nice dodge, moron. Good job. Dodge, please. Thank you. Okay. This is Frieza's first turn, so it's going to take a little while for him to get squishier, so we can keep him around for a while. It does suck that we have to lose Cooler here, but this is essentially what he's going to be doing for teams. So we gotta show that off. This had better be impressive. I better be blown away by what I'm about to see. All right, get him good. 31.6, 21 million damage, no crit. 31.6, 40% crit chance, 21 million damage, no crit. 3 out of 3. Third super is up, 60% crit chance. 26 million damage with crit. That's it. The big bad boss connection is lacking, man. We're 4 for 4. That's awesome. All right, so we got 65% damage reduction. We have 200% extra defense. Vegeta is roided out of his mind. How much are we gonna take here? I'm thinking we tank this like a champ. I'm gonna say double digits. Well, in my defense, the dude gets 15% extra attack with each attack received. Okay, so he's kind of a difficult boss. Okay, he only took 1 million damage. That's impressive. Don't even start. And that's why dodge matters, okay? All right, let's try against the Super Saiyan 4s. I was really hoping he'd dodge. Anybody want to dodge for me? As long as we survive the turn, we're fine. We got a full mother. All right, here we go. Cooler is now going to break down Goku's critical chance. There's 1. There's 2. Oh. Wait, no. Yeah. There's 3. That's 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5. 55% damage reduction. Oh, nice. All right. We got the full 65% damage reduction, 250% defense. And now he dodges when I actually wanted to see how much damage he take. All right, well, good job. All right, boy. That's what I'm talking about. All right, his critical is just gone. He's got no more crits. So now we got to start focusing on the Vegeta, because Vegeta's going to get scary by turn 4. Nah. Uh-oh. Oh. Actually, you know what? I think we can survive it this time. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be all right. Let's do this. And then I'm going to do this. Start going after you. And then we should probably do this in case that super lands in slot 3. So let's do that. All right, do me a favor, dodge. If he supers early, yes, that's what I'm talking about. 20 dodge. Thank you. Look at that. Suddenly the team ain't so bad now, huh? $61 million attacks. That, holy crap. My God. All coming together. Next turn will be turn 3. I'm gonna have everybody focus on Vegeta. Goku's no longer an issue. Nice dodges, nice dodges. Yup. Yup. Okay. And then we're gonna have the metal coolers swarming starting from the next turn, but that's okay. All right, so we got you. Let's start going after Vegeta. So let's do this. And now we got the big bad boss connections, so we're looking a lot better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do this. And let's do this. Nice dodge. Thank you. Nice. We're fine, right? Still good. Yeah. Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. All right, here we go. Now Goma gets to start moving. He'll do the AoE. Yes. We should have started with this fight and not the UI Royal Blue fight. Still though, I stand by that fight. We tried to take the faster approach. It didn't work out so well. 41.8 million attacks, that 35 million damage on a crit on the first super. All right, here we go. 2 for 2. Second one, 40% chance for a crit. 28 million damage, no crit. Third attack, third super is up. 60% chance for a crit. 28 million, no crit. 4 for 4. Fourth super attack is up. 80% chance to crit. No shot we fail this. 35 million damage on the crit. And we got 5. 5 for 5 on the supers. Look at all that damage we did. That's really good damage. I think ultimately without additionals in your hit potential, you can still salvage about 3 to 4 supers on your own with the passive. He needs dodge though, because with 65% damage reduction, without an extra defensive element, you're gonna be in trouble, as you've seen, right? Like in certain spots, it's just not gonna work. So you're gonna have to give him some dodge. So I definitely stand by the dodge build. The more dodge, the better. All right, I'm gonna skip all this because y'all have seen this. I've seen this. I don't care about this, and I don't want to see it anymore. Skip. Let's go. All right, it's turn 4. He's scary now. Dang, actually, do we lose here? Uh-oh. Gonna have to believe in the freeze. So let's do this. Then we'll do this. And then we will do this. All right, let's try it. If he supers right away, Frieza probably dies. If he supers in the middle slot, or at least after Cooler goes, Frieza could maybe tank it because he'll get all that extra defense. Let's see. Kindly don't super right away. Give me a couple of turns. Thank y'all. Just a couple. Yes! Oh, now you dodge. All right, I gave Tech Metal Cooler the green orb so he can... I think he can launch another super attack, right? So that will give us more defense. You know, even if we get through this next turn, not Cooler, Goma has to dodge Vegeta. But I'm pretty sure Goma will die. And I really don't want to use an item. I want to just, I want to show what this team can do on its own merits. Okay, okay. Oh, wait a minute. He should have gone after Vegeta. Oh, that was stupid. I should have gone after Vegeta with him. Why did I do that? One more? He didn't do it. Why is he not supering? Man, I should have had him go after Vegeta. That's so dumb. He didn't super. He's doing it. Oh. Okay, well. We got the mine. All right, we only got 2 turns out of the Meta Cooler. Very nice. All right, I think I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. This was a solid run, no item run, and we did a pretty good job here. I like how this has gone so far. Definitely don't want to be putting Cooler in slot 1. That's a death sentence, so we're gonna leave him in slot 2. But this could be a wrap, and we're also going to pick up extra stats courtesy of the STR orbs right here. So let's do it. Let's get it. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Yes. All right, we're going to give our Cooler some extra defense. Right there. Can we get another one? No. All right, this is it. This is the final trick. Here we go. 41 million attack stat. 20% chance on the crit. Do we get it? Nope. 27 million damage. No crit. Second attack is a slap. Third attack is a super. So 2 out of 3. 60% chance for a crit. We failed it. Fourth attack is a super. So 3 out of 4. 80% chance to a crit. No shot. You screw. All right, last one. 4 out of 5. How can you possibly fail 100% crit? God. He needs dodge. He needs dodge. But it's not going to be that big of a problem when you ultimately realize down the road that he's not meant to be a regular rotational kind of unit. Like, he'll dish out the damage, but he can't always take it, you know? And for right now, since you kind of need to have him on the main rotations, which is a byproduct of the team being crappy, he's going to be more heavily scrutinized. But eventually, he will fit into his role better. We didn't win? Uh-oh. Frieza's extra squishy now. Uh-oh. You know what? King Cold will save me. How much dodge does King Cold have? 40%? He gets extra dodge when a super attack is coming in. You know what? You know what? Bring us home.
What is he?
Bring us home. He really did it. Oh, and we end on this shot. Oh, that's cool. All right. So there you go. Wicked Bloodline, no items. Not exactly all Wicked Bloodline. We got Goma. Wicked Bloodline and Goma clears with physical cooler on the squad. So like I said, closer to the end of the last fight, he unfortunately is going to be expected to do more than he is designed for on a team that is still under construction. Wicked Bloodline, Terrifying Conquerors, movie bosses, still not exactly top tier. So you're going to be wanting to run him in slot 2, and you're going to be putting him in situations where he might actually take more damage than he should. But that's just because 65% damage reduction, even with defense, I mean, we've learned in today's meta, that's just not enough, right? I was just being stupid. I will admit, I didn't expect it to be that bad, but I was being dumb. I thought that with 250% extra defense and 65% damage reduction, he could handle some of the most cataclysmic attacks that we can see in Dokkan right now. And that's just not going to work. He needs dodge. He needs one other defensive element. If it's not going to be guard, it's got to be dodge. So give him max dodge, even if it means he potentially might not launch 5 attacks every single turn. Ultimately, you only have to launch 5 supers at some point to get the permanent damage reduction. After that, the dodge could save you more than the defense buildup, even if you launch regular attacks. So I think for now, going max dodge is best for him, which is why I did 20 dodge. Because I have all the premium equips, I can also do the additionals, but if I had to choose one or the other, I'm definitely doing this. He doesn't need critical because he's got it. And if you're going to be putting him in slot 3, he has 40% crit. So it's going to be even easier. You don't need the additionals because he's got combo already. It's just the dodge. Dodge is all you're missing. And if anything, I might just change this to defense in the slot, in the bronze slot, just to give him more tanking powers. But yeah, he will get better with time. I think people are going to very much underappreciate him now, but over time he will get better. As he moves into the slot 3 spot more consistently and we get better and better characters in the slots 1 and 2, this team will get more fleshed out and get deeper, and we're going to see some really powerful Wicked Bloodline lineups. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let in the comments your thoughts on the physical cooler Super EZA. Is he good? Is he bad? What events did you try taking him on, and how pleasantly or unpleasantly surprised were you? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let you know when I see more of my stuff. Do it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and enjoy the Dokkan responsibly.